right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters in the UFC roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cuckoo, he can do it.
He can do it.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you lay eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cuckoo Ferguson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Well, you talk about must-see TV. This guy is as watchable as any fighter on the roster. His longtime cornerman, Eddie Bravo, says he'll train 6 hours straight. Tonight, we're scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Chimaev gets the double leg takedown. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The ground pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Making all these shots count. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ferguson.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. He passes to half guard.
Ferguson's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here. Big ground and pound. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
In the half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Chimaev getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Like that.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he can lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Ferguson's right back to the full mount. 90 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, he's got his back. El Cuckoo is really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to the...
Oh, my God.
How good was that judo toss? Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Chimaev's now dealing with a cheat code. El Cuckoo's in half guard. Set for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Focus on the fight. Do not worry about that. All right, we got 5 minutes. He's hurt.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Nice straight right lands.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
And really starting to make these shots count. Ferguson's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard, Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job recognizing, man. I have got to get on the offense.
Ferguson's going for a choke. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
El Cuckoo is back in full mount. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yes, it is. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. That's a massive opponent from wobbly legs. Oh, uppercut. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious. He starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Beautiful transition.
El Cuckoo's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, side control now.
Look at him. He's setting up a choke now. Look at that. He's setting it up.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, and he's out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Chimaev's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Great submission defense. He's getting him out here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
.20 seconds to go, round two. Ferguson's eye is closing up. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Final seconds here of round two. Two rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
The game plan is going to change. I need you to put the...
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Just remarkable how Ferguson's chin holds up with all of these big shots.
Oh, nice right hand up the chin. Oh, that was a big one there.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Single leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. He passed the half guard.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. What a strike from off of his back. Khamzat Chimaev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Big right hook there by the champ.
El Cucuy's back into full guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Good work, guys.
Chimaev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Good, solid strike on the ground. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Chimaev's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Strong reversal there.
Ferguson's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Right to the knee on belly.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. El Cucuy's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Every time he lands, guys trying to get to the Darce here.
That Darce is tight.
He's got the choke in.
Oh, he cleared it and he got out.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
That was a slick transition. He's got to be careful here.
final seconds of round 3. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
He expected this type of fight. He trained for this. With Bloody, he knew it was going to be a rematch.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good at round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the power of the guy inside of the octagon.
All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fight.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight. Chimaev getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great job landing from the top position. Now he's going full mount.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. In the half guard.
Ferguson's right back to the full mount here. All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. Oh, right into mount.
90 seconds to go. Chimaev's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
El Cucuy's got his back yet again. Side control now. Ferguson's in half guard now.
There it is, now he's run him out. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Grounding and pounding away now with these hammer fists. Suffocating work here by Ferguson. Well, we know you fans out there generally don't like premature stoppages, but I'm not sure this would be premature. I mean, his face is essentially shut and closed at this point of the fight.
He's just been beat up. He's been outclassed, he's been outworked, he's been outsmarted. His opponent has just been better. He's been better in every aspect of fighting, and it's showing in all the swelling that is on his face.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
All right, take a seat, bro.
All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Chimaev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
El Cucuy's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing. But, man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Ferguson's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Chimaev's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it.
Getting him out here.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position.
Donation to the canvas tonight. Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Ferguson.
Let's go. Stay busy on the ground for me. Stay busy.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you're fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Chimaev's back inside control here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
What an absolute war it has been. Probably going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both fighters at the hospital tonight.
It just takes me back to certain fights. It takes me back to Michael Johnson against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. The best fights in the world is what I think about when I look at these two. From the blood, from the damage, to the heart and the spirit that these two have shown. I cannot believe that these guys have made it to a minute left in the fight with that type of ability.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Ferguson's back in full guard now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Ferguson. Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Good work from the top here. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is in. It
after
resides
5
with Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Well, must-see TV every step of the way. El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, getting his hand raised inside the octagon. That has become a familiar sight over the years.
Tony Ferguson is a butcher. He slices and dices all of his opponents up, and tonight he did that again.